Hello everyone. Now let us see this 27th problem. Problem is the sum of four consecutive terms in NAP is 40. The ratio of product of the first and the last term to the product of two middle term is 2:3. Find the number. So as there are four terms, I will say let the four terms are four numbers. Four terms in AP are first term I will consider a minus 3d. Second term I will consider a minus d. Third term I will consider a plus d. And fourth term I will consider a plus 3d. So these are the four terms in AP. The ratio of product of first and the last term. So this is first term, this is last term. First they have given sum is 40 is given. So a minus 3d plus a minus d plus a plus d plus a plus 3d. The sum of these four terms is given 4040. Now you can see this minus 3d and plus 3d we can cancel, and plus d minus d we can cancel. So here we have 4a. 4a is equals to 40, and this gives me the value of a as 10. So the value of a is 10. Now the sum of the ratio of a product of first and the last term. The ratio of product of first and the last term. Product of first and last term is a minus 3d into a plus 3d to the ratio of middle two terms, that is a minus d and a plus d. This ratio is 2 divided by 3. So the value of a is 10. So here we have, this implies 10 minus 3d into 10 plus 3d divided by 10 minus d into 10 plus d. This is 2 upon 3. Okay. So 10 minus 3d, it is nothing but 100 minus 9d square divided by, this is 100 minus d square, and this is 2 divided by 3. So let us cross multiply. Cross multiplication will give me 300 minus 27d square is equals to 200 minus 3d square. So this implies I will bring this 200 left. So it is 300 minus 200 equal to, this is minus 3d square, and this minus 27 I will move right. So it is plus 27d square. So this implies 100 is equals to 27 minus 3 is 24. So it is 24d square. So this implies the value of d square as 100 divided by 24. Let us once again revise. 2:3 is given. Okay. What is the problem? The sum of four consecutive terms in an AP is 40. The ratio of product of first and the last term to the product of two middle term is 2:3. Find the number. So a is 10, that is fine. Then a minus 3d into a plus 3d, first and last term, and the middle two term, a minus d, a plus d. Ratio is given to ratio 3. So this is 100 minus 9d square upon 100 minus d square. This is 2 upon 3. We cross multiply. 300 minus 27d square is equals to 200 minus 2d square. Okay, this is 2d square. By mistake I have written 3. It is 2d square. So it is actually minus 2d square. So minus 2 plus 27 is 25. So this is 25, and we can now divide by 25. 100 divided by 25 is 4. So from here I can say that d is equals to plus or minus 2. So the value of d is plus or minus 2. So therefore the four numbers are now to get the four number you either use d as plus 2 or d as minus 2. So the four numbers are, first number is a minus 3d, which is equals to 10 minus 3 into 2, that is 6. 10 minus 6 is 4. Then we have a minus d, that is 10 minus 2. 10 minus 2 is 8. Then we have a plus d, that is 10 plus 2. 10 plus 2 is 12. And then we have a plus 3d, and a plus 3d is 10 plus 3 into 2, that is 6. 10 plus 6 is 16. 4, 8, 12 and 16 are the four consecutive numbers that we have to find out. So when four numbers are given in AP, you have, your choice is very important. You have to choose the numbers like a minus 3d, a minus d, a plus d, a plus 3d. If you take any other choice, then it will be difficult for you to get the answer. Okay. So this is your 27th question. Now here the problem is which term of AP 3, 15, 27, 39 will be 120 more than 21st term. So which term of an AP? So AP is given. AP is 3, 15, 27, 39 and so on. So which term of AP will be 120 more than 21st term? Let nth term. So nth term means an. We will say that an is equals to 120 more than 21st term, A21, and n is question mark. This n we have to find out. The value of A, if we see, it is 3, and the value of D, it is 15 minus 3 is 12. Okay. So we will directly use the formula. So we will write an is equals to 120 plus A21. Now the formula for an is a plus n minus 1d. Here it is 120 plus a plus 20d. So this a and this a we will cancel, and I will bring this 20d on left. So it is n minus 1 into d minus 20d, and this is 120. So d we will take common, it is n minus 1 minus 20 into d is equals to 120. Value of d already you know, it is 12. So it's my mistake. Instead of doing calculation like this, you can put the value of d as 12. So here it is n minus 1 into 12 is equals to 120 plus 20 into 12. So therefore n minus 1, you can say that it is 120 plus 20 into 12 whole divided by 12. So it is 120 divided by 12 plus this is 20 into 12 divided by 12. We cancel, we will get 10 here, and here we cancel, it is 20. So this is 10 plus 20. This is the value of n minus 1. 10 plus 20 is 30. So therefore n is equals to 30 plus 1, which is 31. So the value of n we get 31. So which term will be 120 more than 21st term is 31st term. So therefore the required term is 31st term. We are not interested what will be the value of an. Okay, they just ask me which term. So 31st term is the required term. Now here 29th question, find the middlemost term of the AP. Middlemost term, so here A is given minus 5 divided by 4. D is given, D is minus 1 minus of minus 5 divided by 4. So this is minus 1 plus 5 divided by 4. So this is minus 4 plus 5 divided by 4. So this is 1 divided by 4. And last term we have an. An is 4 1 divided by 4. It is equals to 4 4 the 16 plus 1 17. It is 17 divided by 4. Find the middlemost term. So middlemost term, if there are 11 term, then 6th term will be the middle term, right? So we have to find what is the value of n, and then we can go for the middlemost term. So an is given, the value of a is given, value of d is given. Okay, this is value of a, this is value of d. So I can easily find what is n. So an is a plus n minus 1 d, and this is 17 divided by 4. Value of a is minus 5 divided by 4 plus n minus 1. Value of d is 1 divided by 4 is equals to, here we have 17 divided by 4. So here we will say that n minus 1 into 1 divided by 4 is equals to 17 divided by 4 plus 5 divided by 4. So 17 plus 5, 22, 22 divided by 4. So 22 divided by 4 is 11 divided by 2. So therefore n minus 1 is 11 divided by 2 into 4 divided by 1. So 2 1 the 2, 2 to the 4, 11 to the 22 we can say. So n minus 1 is 22, therefore n is 23. The value of n we get 23, right? So find the middlemost term. Now, so therefore I will say that therefore middlemost term is equals to 23 plus 1 divided by 2 is equals to 24 divided by 2 is equals to 12th term. So 12th term is middlemost term, and A12 is the formula is A plus 11D. The value of A is minus 5 divided by 4 plus 11 into the value of D is 1 divided by 4. Minus 5 divided by 4, 1 divided by 4. So this is minus 5 plus 11 whole divided by 4. 11 minus 5. 11 minus 5 is 6. 6 divided by 4 is equals to 3 divided by 2. So therefore middlemost term is three divided by 2. Now if suppose there are even number of terms, then what is the middlemost term? So there we will get two middle terms. One is n, the term which is at n by 2 position, and the term which is at n by 2 plus 1 position. So this we have already seen in statistics chapter. You can revise that statistics chapter to understand this in much better way. Now see the next question here. find the two middlemost terms of the AP. So that means definitely there will be two terms in the middle. That means total number of terms will be even. So here we have given A as minus 5 divided by 3. We have given D as minus 4 divided by 3 minus of minus 5 divided by 3. So this is minus 4 plus 5 divided by 3. It is equals to 1 divided by 3. This is the value of D. A is given, D is given, and AN is given. So AN is 4 2 divided by 3. This is AN. So the formula for AN is equals to formula for AN. AN is A plus N minus 1D. This is the formula for AN. Now AN is given 4 2 divided by 3. AN is 4 2 divided by 3 is equals to the value of A is minus 5 divided by 3 plus N minus 1 into value of D is 1 divided by 3. So therefore here this is 4 3 the 12, 12 plus 2, 14 divided by 3 plus this 5 divided by 3 I will add, and here it will be N minus 1 into 1 divided by 3. So 14 plus 5, 19, 19 divided by 3 into 3 is equals to N minus 1. So 3 3 will cancel, and therefore N is equals to 20. The value of N is 20. The value of N is 20. Okay. So as number of term is 20, how many middle terms you have? We have two middle terms. So therefore here, I will say that therefore here we have two middle terms. One is A10 and A11. Now the value of A10, the formula is A plus 9D, which will give me the value of A is minus 5 by 3 and D is 1 by 3. So it is minus 5 by 3 plus 9 into 1 divided by 3. So it is minus 5 plus 9 whole divided by 3. So this is 4 divided by 3. And A11, it is A plus 10D. So this is minus 5 divided by 3 plus 10 divided by 3. That give you minus 5 plus 10 is 5. It give me 5 divided by 3. So the two middlemost terms are 4 by 3 and 5 by 3. So therefore you can say the two middlemost term are 4 by 3 and 5 by 3. Two middlemost terms are 4 by 3 and 5 divided by 3. These are the two middlemost terms. Now here the problem is how many terms are there in AP. How many terms? A is given 5, D is given 8 minus 5, which is 3, and last term An is given 125. Now the formula for An is equals to A plus N minus 1D. So therefore this value A plus N minus 1D, we can say that the value of An is 125. So this is 125. Now value of A, put the values. The value of A is 5 plus N minus 1, the value of D is 3 is equals to 125. So therefore N minus 1 into 3 is equals to 125 minus 5 is equals to 120. So therefore n minus 1 is equals to 120 divided by 3 is equals to 3 for the 12. So the value of n is 40 plus 1 is equals to 41. So the value of n is 41. Okay, how many terms are there in an AP? How many terms? So 41 terms are there in the AP. Okay, so therefore I will say that 41 terms are there in AP. So in AP we have 41 terms. Okay, this is question 31. Now here the problem is an AP consists of 60 terms. If the first and last are 6 and 124 respectively, find 27th term. An AP consists of 60 terms, the first and the last term. So first term A is given 6 and the last term AN is given 124. We have to find A27. 27th term is question mark. So simple question, AN, formula of AN is A plus n minus 1D. So therefore A27 is A plus 26D. The value of A is 6. 6 plus 26 into the value of D is not given. So we have to first find value of D using the formula of this AN. Okay. So therefore I will say that A plus n minus 1D is equals to 124. First we will use formula from here. So value of A is 6 plus n minus 1 NAP consists of 60 terms. Oh, n is also given. N is 60. NAP consists of 60 terms. So n minus 1, it will become 60 minus 1. So 60 minus 1 is 59. 59D is equals to 124. So therefore 59D is equals to 124 divided by 6. 124 minus 6. So it is 14 minus 6. 8. So it is 118. 118. Therefore D is equals to 118 divided by 59. And we will get answer as 2. You can easily figure out that this 59 into 2 is 118. So D is equals to 2. So I got the value of D. Now I have to find A27. So therefore the value of A27 is equals to A plus 26D is equals to the value of A, we have 6 plus 26 into 2. So here we get 6 plus 2 6 are 12, 2 to the 4 1 5. So 6 plus 52. 6 plus 2 8. So this is 58. So A27, the value of A27 is 58. A27 is 58. Right? This is question number 32. Now question number 33 is the digits of a 3-digit positive number are in AP and their sum is 15. The number obtained by reversing the digit is 396 less than the original number. Find the original number. The digits of a 3-digit positive number are in AP. So the question is very different. We have 3 digits of a 3-digit number. They are in AP and their sum is 15. the number obtained by reversing the digit is 396 less than the original number. We have to find the original number. So I will say let the three digits of APR the number obtained by reversing the digit is 396 less. When I reverse the digit, I will get a less number. So that means at the first position I have the bigger number. Okay. So let the three numbers are A plus D. Three digits are A plus D, A and A minus D. These are the three numbers. Now their sum, if I add A plus D plus A minus D, we are getting answer as 15. Three digits are in AP and their sum is 15. So from here we will get 3A is equals to 15, and from here we will get the value of A as 15 divided by 3 is 5. So value of A is 5. The number obtained by reversing the digit is 396 less than the original number. Now if we reverse the digits, okay, so the given number, I will say the given number is at the third position we have A plus D, that is 5 plus D. So we multiply this 5 plus D with 100 because this is at a 100 position, and then at 10th position we have A, so that is 5 into 10, and at the unit position we have A minus D, that is 5 minus D into 1. Okay, so this is my required number, the given number. The given number is this. Okay, we can open the bracket, we can solve it. That is, here it is 500 plus 100D, here it is 50, here it is 5 minus D. So 500 plus 50 plus 5, this is 555, and 100D minus D is plus, this is 99D. This is the given number. Okay, and the number obtained by reversing digit So when I reverse the digit, here at 100 position I have 5 minus D. So this 5 minus D will multiply by 100. Then 5 will multiply by 10. And then this 5 plus D is multiplied by 1 unit place. So this is 500 minus 100D plus 50 plus 5 plus D. So this is first term is 555, and this is minus 100 plus D is minus 99. Now here it is 555 plus 99D, and here 555 minus 99D plus and minus, and it is the condition given is that the number obtained by reversing is 396 less. So this as per problem. So as per problem, this 555 minus 99D is equal to 555 plus 99D minus 396 which is the original number. So this 555 we cancel, here we cancel, this minus 396 we can bring on left, or this 99 I will bring on left, so it is minus 99D, and this plus will also become minus 99D, and on right side we have minus 396. So 998, so 9 plus 9, 18, I will write 8, 9 plus 9, 18, 119, minus 198D is equals to minus 396. So therefore D is equals to minus 396 divided by minus 198. Easily you can figure out that this is 2 times. So here the value of D is 2. Okay. So I get the value of D. I get the value of A. So therefore I can find the required number, find the original number. So therefore I will say therefore the original number is it is A plus D times 100, or directly here it is the original number is what? 555 plus 99D. Original number is 555 plus 99D. It is original number 555 plus 99D. So it is 555 plus 99 into 2. So this will become 555 plus 2 9s are 18. 2 9s are 18, 119, 198. Now this 8 plus 5, 13, 1 carry, 9 plus 1, 10, 10 plus 5, 10 plus 5, 15, 1, 5 plus 2, 7. So 753. So 753 is my required number. You can easily check by subtracting this 753 and 357 and check the difference. So let us write check. This 753 minus 357. So 13 minus 7, I will get 6. Then 14 minus 5, I will get 9. Then here 6 is 6 minus 3 is 3, so 396. So the difference is 396, which is the required difference. Yes. Find the original number. We have to find original number only. So this is the original number 753. This we have checked whether if we get any mistake, then here we will not get 396, right? Okay. So these are the problems related with arithmetic progression. Now in the next class we will see one more concept, that is how to find sum of n terms of an arithmetic progression. Thank you for now.